Breaking news now. Cumberland County, Kentucky schools are closed again this morning as the search continues for Floyd Cook.
He's the guy that's accused of shooting a mid-state police officer in Putnam County, then heading north and shooting at another officer in Kentucky. Cuthbert Langley in the newsroom now with more details on this. Cuthbert, good morning. Are they any closer to finding this guy?
Good morning, Steve. That's the big question this morning, and it appears that the answer is no. KSP says that they are reaching out to Floyd Cook's family and friends to see if they know where he could be. He grew up about 70 miles north of Cumberland County, Kentucky, so police believe he may have some help in continuing to run from authorities. This is Floyd Cook. Today is the third day the search has been going on for him. This all started, as you said, back on Saturday when he shot that Putnam County police officer and then shot at Kentucky State Patrolman a little bit later on that day. He is now on the TBI's top most wanted list and on the minds of so many in that tiny community where he was last seen. This is Burkesville, Kentucky. It's just over the state line. He was last seen in this area after pulling a gun on a teenager and apparently storming into that teen's home. Turns out, though, after a nearly 15-hour-long standoff, Cook was gone, nowhere to be found. The area is sparsely populated, but densely wooded areas are all over the place, making the search tough. I talked with the police chief, who was worried this man, who has no apparent regard for life, is still on the run in his town.
Well, they should be very cautious, of, like I said, any strangers, and to let us know right off, really quick, if a person does come to their house that they're suspicious of. Yeah, because this guy he's pretty desperate.
Now, Cumberland County schools, as we have been saying, are closed today. Now, in terms of whether they'll be closed tomorrow, they're going to make a decision at 5 a.m. day of. So that's pretty much going to be a day-to-day decision until Cook is found. We're live in the newsroom this morning. Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5.
Cuthbert, thank you. More breaking news. 1,500 people are waking up in the dark this morning. The outage is mainly affecting homes in the Bordeaux-Whites Creek area in Nashville. NES has confirmed that the issues are weather-related. We've been told that as many as 3,000 at one time folks were without power. We're going to keep you updated both on air and online.
New this morning, a home goes up in flames overnight in South Nashville. Happened on Wildview Drive around 3:30 in the morning. That's right there by I-24 and Briley Parkway near Averett Express. We're told 2 people were inside the home. Luckily, they both made it out just fine. Crews did keep the fire to just one room of the house. No word yet on how that blaze began.
A suspected drunk driver is behind bars this morning after he crashed his car into a power pole. We're told the man was driving on Craighead Street around 11:30 last night when he lost control and hit the pole right in front of the O'Reilly Auto Parts. Neither he nor his passenger was hurt, but after he blew a .31 blood alcohol level, he was arrested and charged with DUI.
Developing news out of Monterey over in Putnam County. A couple found dead inside their home, believed to be a murder-suicide. Investigators say Daniel Harville, it looks like, shot his wife Angel and then shot himself. Their bodies discovered inside the East William Street home Sunday afternoon. The couple did have a history of domestic violence. Again, the investigation is ongoing, but it points to a murder-suicide right now. If you have any information, contact the Putnam County Sheriff's Department. A mother shot and killed only feet away from her own children, and this morning one of her suspected killers is behind bars. Paige Elliott was arrested and charged with criminal homicide yesterday. Investigators think the 20-year-old was part of some sort of attempted robbery where Olympia Hobbs was shot and killed. It happened early Sunday morning at the victim's home on Hopewood Court. Hobbs' 2 kids, ages 5 and 13, were home at the time but not hurt. We're told more arrests are expected.
We now know the name of the man killed during an accident at a Hopkinsville factory yesterday. According to the Kentucky New Era, Gregory Engelman was making a delivery to the Martin Ray Industries factory when he was crushed by a roll of steel. It's unclear how the accident happened. New details surrounding the man found in the Cumberland River. Montgomery County investigators tell us they have now identified him, but they need to notify his family before releasing his name. Someone spotted him near the Yellow Creek boat ramp yesterday morning. No word yet on how he died.
Amy, an elderly woman, is lucky to be alive. She was pulled from her burning home from a fast-acting neighbor. Gay Foster says he ran into his 91-year-old neighbor's home on Farrell Branch Road after spotting flames and hearing calls for help. The elderly woman was airlifted to Vanderbilt with severe burns, but she should survive. Foster also had some burns, but not too seriously. Investigators think the homeowner's oxygen tank and an open pilot light triggered the explosion.
New details about a deadly accident that shut down I-65 for several hours. Franklin police say it appears a 41-year-old man fell from the McEwen Drive overpass before being hit by at least one car. Detectives are investigating it as a possible suicide, but they're waiting on autopsy results to confirm the cause of death.
All right, 7:09 is our time on a rainy Tuesday morning.
Be careful driving. I know that's what Dave Nichols will tell you.
Absolutely, Amy. We have a live picture now from Hermitage. This is the intersection of Old Hickory Boulevard and Lebanon Pike, are very near that intersection. This silver van apparently struck a bicyclist here on Old Hickory Boulevard near that intersection. We don't have any definitive word yet on the extent of the injuries, but you can see that a lane of traffic is blocked there. You see the lights reflecting. Streets, like all around the area, are very wet in that area. Look out for the bicyclists, the kids in the school zones. It's one of those mornings with poor visibility, and we need to be all extra careful.